a junior high school or middle school boys Sunday school class, and he said that when he was pastor, there was a season there when they really struggled to find someone that would teach that class. And so he said finally the youth minister came and said, you know, I think we've got someone. It was a man's name there was in the congregation, and Howard Hendricks said he had a little reservation about it. He didn't know the man all that well, but thought, you know, if this man feels led to teach that boys' Sunday school class, why, let's pray for him, support him, and move forward. And so that man stepped forward and started teaching that class, and Howard Hendricks said that class just was revolutionized. Things were happening in that class that he never dreamed possible with those boys. And so he said he called up the man one day and wanted to take him to lunch just to show appreciation for what he had been doing and just to find out what he was doing, how he was making that class grow and work so well. And so they went to lunch, and Howard said, I asked the man those questions. And he said the man reached into his suit jacket pocket and pulled out just a little spiral notebook. And on every page of that spiral notebook was written the name of one of the boys in that Sunday school class. And something specific about that young man that Sunday school teacher was praying for. It might have meant he's struggling with arithmetic. His family isn't supporting him coming to church. But each boy had something specific that Sunday school teacher was praying for them about. And you know what that Sunday school teacher told Howard Hendricks? He said, I can't wait to get to that class on Sunday morning to see how God is working in the lives of those boys. That's the power of praying with persistence and with passion and with thankfulness, intercessory prayer. It's just powerful. I'll have to say to you, it's mystery to me. I'm not sure how the mechanics of all that work. I just know that it does. Colossians chapter 4. I said we're going to end our service a little different today. Amelia's going to come, and she's going to play. And as she does, I want to invite us to exercise intercessory prayer this morning. You know, one of the great things about doing worship virtually, I wish we could obviously do it in person, and we'll get there hopefully soon. But one of the great things about being able to do it virtually in real time is you and I can engage and interact, and I want us to do that right now. As she shares musically this morning, if you want us to pray, everyone that is watching, those of us here in the sanctuary, we're at our tents this morning, right? Exodus 33, we're at our tents, but we're going to operate from Colossians 4. If there's something that we can pray for you about this morning, will you post it? Post it right now. You can be as general or as specific as you want to be. And I know in our congregation this week, we had a lady whose mom passed away in the hospital. We have a lady that's going to have surgery tomorrow morning. We have a couple who had to put parents in a care facility whose dad is now under hospice. And you know, we've been praying for them, and I've been praying for them, and many of you have been praying for them. So what an awesome opportunity while we're gathered virtually to just pray for one another. I want you to go ahead and post if you feel so led, and just let those of us that are watching pray for you with what God has given us in the gift of intercession. Let's do that. You keep posting. I'm watching the posts as they come up, praying for everything and everyone that I see, just as you are at home. Let's keep posting and praying. This is an awesome moment of worship and prayer right now. Continue to see posts come up on the screen. What an awesome and mighty and powerful moment we have been and are in. You know, even though we can't be together physically, we can be together in spirit, praying for one another. And I want you to know, as I've seen every post come up, I have prayed specifically for what you put on there. I'm going to use your posts today, your comments today, as a personal prayer guide for me this week. I hope you'll do the same. Wow. So great to be live together, praying together, one in spirit, one Lord, one faith, one baptism, one spirit in this moment. I want to thank you for what you've shared. I want to thank you for praying right where you are in your tent this morning for what you have seen come up on the screen today. You know, God is able. God responds. Let's be Colossians 4 and praying this morning and this week with persistence, with passion, with thankfulness, and wow, what we've done this morning for each other. I really hate for moments like this to come to a conclusion. But you keep posting, you keep praying, and God is moving. God is moving in each and every one of you and in this time of prayer together. Can we end with this benediction this morning? I want to end the way we began with the words from that beautiful song that Amelia sang, God is able. God is able to do abundantly and exceedingly far more than you and I could ever think or imagine. May that be the foundation of your expectancy in prayer this morning and this week. God bless you, and we'll see you next Sunday, 10:30. God is able.